Hello and welcome to Jazzy Braids. This is going to be our class on maintaining lock extensions. Maintaining lock extensions or dreads, whichever you'd like to call them. The technique is very similar no matter what your texture is. It will greatly depend on the age of your lock extensions. So the lock extensions in this video are going to be about 3 to 6 months old. I can tell based on the connection point, and also I'm in this video, so of course I can tell. With this maintenance, this gentleman is getting an overhaul. Now you can maintain the dread extensions or lock extensions whichever way you so choose to, but it will completely depend on what the client's ultimate results are. So this gentleman, we're doing an overhaul, which means a interlock and a crochet. We have courses on how to go through each one of those methods, but in this one we just put them together, right? So we did both of them because we've already done a complete overhaul on this gentleman's hair. We've also made sure that we were the only ones that did the maintenance by doing the free follow-up and including free follow-up maintenance, and we include the aftercare products as well as the human hair when we're doing the human hair extensions. We're the ones who colored them. So there's a lot of being able to make the results that we're wanting to see, right? Mainly because we've tried to create a controlled environment as much as possible for this client in particular to get the results that he wanted for his hair. We are not trying to make our client tomorrow style the same as this gentleman today. That's not what we are in the business of. We want to create the best version of what you're imagining. Best as far as sturdy, durable, long lasting. All of those things are what we're considering to be the best, right? We're not worried about what somebody else is attracted to at all. We want to make sure that you're the one who's attracted to it and that you're the one who is satisfied by the results. So for that reason, we do ask for 3 pictures of the client's hair and 3 pictures of the look they'd like to achieve. We look for the similarities in those 3 pictures of what they would like to achieve. For example, the thickness of the lock was consistent, so he has that thickness. The lengths weren't consistent because he's thinking down the road, and so I don't take the length of the example pictures into consideration as much as I do what the ends look like, whether they're wispy or rounded, whether they are colored the whole way up to the root, or if it's just the ends, or if the lock is striped along the way. Those sort of things are what I'm taking into consideration when I'm looking at what you're attracted to. So that's why we ask for the pictures and video, so that we can keep those on record. And each time you come in for your maintenance, we can get you closer and closer to that goal, if we don't have you there by day one. So that's what all of the background information is for when it comes to us. And we want to make sure that we're on the same page with you and what you're expecting. So what this gentleman was expecting was neat and manicured dreads. Now, I've been told for years that is not a possibility. You can't have straighter hair textures or lightly curled hair like this gentleman does and also have neat dreads. You absolutely can. It's just that a lot of locticians do not know the techniques for various textures of hair, which is why I wanted to make sure we had this class available for you. Because I have too many clients out there that are traveling and they might come sit in your chair. I need you to know how to do their hair, okay? Plus, I'm going to be retiring soon. I need you to know how to do their hair. I do not want to leave my people hanging because I didn't teach somebody how to do it. I am now going to teach you how to do this. And the first thing in teaching you how to do something is teaching you why do you want to do it in the first place. So, of course, I'm not going to talk about the money because that one's too obvious as to why someone would want to do this. But also, I want to go into why you would want to know all of the different ways to maintain dreads. So why I started learning how to maintain dreads in a variety of ways is because I had a variety of friends and clientele, and I looked forward to traveling where textures are different. I also took into consideration what the hair textures were in the places that I wanted to travel. That part. And I personally don't gravitate towards one type of music, one type of person, one type of anything. I don't even have a favorite color. It depends on the day. So, I do expect my clients to have a lot of variables too, but the number one reason why I wanted to learn how to do this technique on every hair texture is because two of my best friends, various ages, went through chemo treatments. And I didn't know at the time that chemo treatments can drastically change your hair. It can change your texture big time. It can change definitely the length. You guys have seen picture and video of people who are either losing their hair or it's thinning on them or something along those lines. That happens. So yeah, that is absolutely a thing. But I wanted to ensure that even when my friends went through this, that there would still be able to be something I could help them with on the other side.